light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us and bearing with us. I know we're running just a few minutes behind. This is only our third live card reading via my website, and I am so excited that you've joined us for this. So the way that we run these readings is I generally do personal readings for a general topic for those that have joined in the chat room at shantasticshine.com, or if you leave a comment on the YouTube video. And I have a early birds list here for those that have shared my posts on social media. So I generally post a card a day or as frequently as possible and give my followers an opportunity to get on the early birds list, which means that if they don't get a chance to watch live, they'll be able to easily find their reading later. So if you would like a chance to get at that list next time I do readings, please follow me on your favorite social media, whether it is Facebook or Instagram or Tumblr or YouTube or wherever. If I'm not there, let me know and I can find a way to try to get there, because word of mouth or word of social media these days is the best way to spread the love and let others know that you care, because sharing is caring. So I'm just kind of giving a few more minutes here for those that are interested to join the chat room. If you would like to get a live reading tonight, give my partner Silaman a 444 in the chat room, or just say, hey, I'd love to get in line for a reading. We'd love to have people communicating. There's lots of like-minded high vibe humans usually in the chat room, or following any of my social medias wherever you are at. So maybe you'll make a new friend this evening. And again, I'm just really excited that you're here. These are general readings, so if you have a more personal question, I do personal readings, one-on-one readings, either video, phone, chat, in person. If you're local in Cumberland, Maryland is where I'm currently located, and I love to do one-on-one sessions. It doesn't have to be a card reading. I also do a variety of past life sessions and life coaching. I do something new called quantum healing, where you can ask your higher self some personal questions. And I also do distance Reiki and in-person Reiki and just a variety of other things. So if you're interested in any kind of spiritual wellness, just go ahead and give me a shout again on any of the social medias, or my email is shantasticshine@gmail.com, and I would love to hear from you. Even if you just want to say some words of encouragement, that is wonderful too. So again, if you can share this, that helps. And what I'm going to do is just start out real quick with a general read for the public. So tonight I'm using again my Psychic Tarot by John Holland. It's one of my favorite decks. If you'd like an angel deck or something else another time, again, just let me know. We'll do some sort of private reading, but these are my favorite for the general reads. So the first card I've pulled for the collective this evening is the Patience and Planning card. So this card comes when it's time for us to take a step back, and instead of rushing into any major decisions or big commitments or anything like that at this time, it's really important to just take a moment and be patient. Plan out your next step and see the bigger picture. Especially with the holidays around and all the things going on, it's easy to overcommit ourselves without planning or giving ourselves time to breathe. And the big message this week or this past couple days in the daily pools have been to take a moment and breathe. Allow yourself and your higher self to really like catch up with you and the things that you are wanting to manifest in this world. So take some time and be patient and plan what all that is that you want to call in. This also has a visual of all the different 4 seasons here, and it's saying that seeds that you've planted are slowly coming to fruition. So know that those are on the way. The second card I've pulled for the collective this evening is the Heartache and Loss card. So often, a lot of times, people think that this is a more dark card. And really, it doesn't have to be. Especially in the time of the holidays, it can mean that we're just experiencing a lot of reminiscing, a lot of feelings from people that we wish were still here. I know personally, I've been really missing my grandmother and my mother at this time because they really made Christmas and the holidays special. So to me, I feel this card very deeply. It can also mean that relationships are going through some struggles this week. With, again, the holidays or just all the hustle and bustle of daily life. A lot of relationships are kind of having some communication issues, and it's really important to just spread some love and to remember that our partners are going through a lot this season too. So rather than adding to any more heartache and loss, just remember that everybody is going through something at this time. The third card I've pulled for the collective is the Stand Your Ground card. This card comes when it's important to really stick to your guns and your intuition. You might get these strong feelings, and sometimes it's easy to kind of push them to the side to help others, or because we want to make others feel better, or it's just easier to allow others to kind of walk all over us at times. This card says no. So along with your being patient and your planning and allowing yourself to feel any sort of heartache and loss, it's also really important to stand your ground, to make decisions and stick with them and stand firm in those decisions, knowing that they were made for a reason. So that is the general read for this evening. And a general reading just means that the collective is kind of going through a lot of similar things. And that's really important to acknowledge, because our energy read for this week is also showing us that there's a lot of different fears and worries that have been coming up as the new moon moved its way through Sagittarius last week. I know a lot of things that I've been kind of holding back or pushing to the side really came up for myself as well as many of my clients. And as it's beginning its waxing cycle, it shifted through Capricorn and it's now going into Aquarius. And it's really just important to take some time and breathe and heal. As it moves through Aquarius, it has us wanting to really share ourselves with others and to be able to be there and be present. But it's also just so important to give yourself that self-care during the holiday season. Thursday, the moon is going into Pisces, and it's going to be enhancing that intuition. It's going to have you dealing with a lot of synchronicities. You may have people showing up or appearing in your life that you've been thinking about, or things happening that you've kind of been thinking about. So pay attention to both the synchronicities and the messages, but also how you feel. Again, on Saturday, the moon moves into Aries, and that's telling you it's time to take action. You may be feeling a lot of pressure to do things again. There's a lot of holiday events. There's a lot of things just in normal day-to-day life happening. But really, spend this weekend doing something for you and your family. Make a new tradition, or just give yourself time to go and take like a self-bath ritual or self-care ritual with bath and stuff like that, to really just be calm and able to take on the next chapter. That being said, it's really important to smudge your space and to surround yourself with things that help you be more calm. If you are watching from Shantasticshine.com, or if you're not, you can find it at Shantasticshine.com. In my featured items below my video, there is options for sage, and I also have my featured bracelet of the week. It's my Tranquility bracelet. I just took one off. It is really calming, and just it's made of either aquamarine or amazonite, depending on which stones feel more to the order. I try to use my intuition and see. Some people prefer aquamarine, some people prefer aventurine, aventurine or amazonite. So if you have a preference on those, you can let me know. They're all very good stones for calming down anxiety and stress. And then there's also jade, which is a lucky crystal that's also good for calming and stress. So those are items that are in my featured items, and there's a lot of other really cool items you can check out in my Shine shop at Shantasticshine.com. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to some of my early bird readings. These are for people who helped me share that this live feed was happening. Again, if you would like to be put on the early bird list, all you have to do is help me share my social media posts through the week. Typically on Facebook is the easiest place to share because it's got that friendly little share button, and sharing is caring. So that being said, If you would like to get a reading and you are watching live, you can give CeeLo a 444 in our live chat at shantasticshine.com or on my YouTube feed. And if you would like a more personalized or private reading, you can find those in my services section of shantasticshine.com. Or you can sign up for a monthly subscription where you'll get a personalized reading emailed right to you. And there's an option for a Shine bag, which is including a variety of those cool featured items that I just mentioned. So my first personal reading for this evening is Angela. Miss Angela is a client that I've been helping with one of those subscription packages. She comes every month, and I just really love working with her. But she's also helped me share, so I'm going to give her just a general reading for right now. And you'll get a more personalized reading coming to you as soon as your subscription hits. So, the first reading I have, or the first card in your reading this evening, Miss Angela, is Rejoice in Celebration. So this card is saying that you have succeeded in a chapter of your life. And that being said, you've went through a lot of obstacles and challenges to get to this point. And it's really important to take the time to celebrate the end of this cycle. Though it may be somewhat of an interesting shift in cycles, and you may be experiencing some sort of heartache and loss, as the general reading explains, it's also just really important to take time with your loved ones and celebrate this next chapter. Celebrate through the holidays and celebrate you and the fact that you were able to move through all of it. The second card you've received this evening is the Partnerships and Alliances card. This card shows when it's time for a new person to come into your life. Be it as a friend, be it for business, or maybe it's some sort of relationship, but it's a strong alliance that is reaching out to you to move forward into your next chapter. So stay strong, and you'll be able to feel it intuitively, because you got these strong purple and blue flags here, which means that there'll be a strong intuition, an intuitive message coming for this person, but it'll also be somebody that you can communicate easily with. That's what this blue represents, is the throat chakra, and being able to communicate easily with this new partner. And the third card for your general read this evening is your Positive Movement Forward. And this card says that as you move from this next chapter, there's a lot of positive things coming. It took some time again to move on, and now you have this beautiful new beginning and this opportunity to move forward in a positive light, knowing that you stuck it out and that you were able to really shine through at this time. So this is a beautiful general read for you. I'm really excited, and we'll be doing your personal reading for your subscription as soon as possible. And again, if you are someone else that's listening and you would like to sign up for that monthly opportunity of a personal email reading right to you, you can find those at shantasticshine.com. And also, if you're watching in the chat, there's this little blue button above that says sign up for monthly opportunities. It's a good place to find all of the information. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle here. As I'm shuffling, my next reading is for Brittany Henry. So I'm going to just shuffle. As I'm shuffling for Brittany, again, those subscriptions are really amazing. They come out, they just automatically come out of your account for whatever day it is that you sign up. So if today's not a good day, you sign up on a day, maybe your check hits or whatever day is good for you, and you receive the reading typically within 48 hours. It's either a video or a photo with an audio, whatever is the quickest way to get you your reading at that time. So it's a really great way to make sure that you get a reading and a heads up of whatever's coming your way. All right, so shuffling in this reading is for Brittany Henry. All right, so the first card I pulled for you, Brittany, is the base chakra, also known as the root chakra. This card comes as a time when it's important to get grounded. And getting grounded means focusing kind of on yourself and giving yourself time to breathe, able to focus, able to really just take on things that are coming your way and feeling stabilized. So ways to get grounded are meditation, yoga, writing in your journal. Taking time for you basically is really important so that you can feel more clear-headed and able to take on your day. Now typically when I pull a chakra card, I like to pull another card to kind of go with it. So the card that goes with that for you this evening is the Authority card. And this card says that it's time to take control, be the authority in your life, and to make sure that you're making your decisions, and to also not necessarily argue with other authority in your life, but know what's best for you. So as you're getting yourself grounded, make sure that you are making your own decisions. The next card I've pulled for you is the Power card. So along with your authority, you're taking your power back. You're reminding yourself that you're a powerful being and that you have the energy and the ability to make these decisions and to feel strong as you move forward in whatever kind of decision-making process or choices that you're making. Also, remember to channel your inner lion. Have that courage and know that you deserve all that you wish for. And the last card of your reading is Triumph. So you have a lot of really strong cards in this read. It seems like there's something big kind of really shifting for you. And it's important to not give up and to not surrender and to take that power so that you can triumph. It's a beautiful Indian riding on a strong horse, and instead of the white flag, he's got this big red flag of power. So you have a lot of the red energy here, this root chakra. It's important to really surround yourself with grounding objects. Again, meditation is really helpful. Wearing red sometimes helps you feel more empowered. But in general, just remember it's important to take your power back at this time. So that was a reading for Brittany Henry. And I'm going to get my cards here, and I'm going to shuffle. So as I'm shuffling, if you were in my chat room again, give CeeLo a 444 and let him know that you would like to get in line for a reading. I'm doing the early birds list right now for people who have helped me share on my social media, because sharing is caring and it helps others know that this is happening. So thank you for helping me. And if you have any questions, you can let us know again in the chat. The readings are just general readings. I'm not answering specific questions tonight. If you want specific questions answered, I will do a private session with you. You can find out more information on that under the services tab on my website. It's just for your own privacy to do personalized questions in a private session. So I love working with people one-on-one. You don't even have to talk to me if you don't really want to. You can send me your question and I'll send you a video or an audio and photo back again. But I would love to talk to you as well if it's something that you are interested in. I do in-person sessions. I do live Skype calls. However is easiest for you, I can try to figure it out. So I'm just shuffling here. The next reading is going to be for Miss Angie Shaw. She's a wonderful being who has been super supportive through the adventure that is known as Mountain Shine, my personal shop in Cumberland, Maryland, where there are tons of locally made and unique giftable items for the holiday season. So let's see here. You can also sign up to get sessions in person at Mountain Shine. And that's where I put out my shine bags, which include crystals and jewelry and typically like sage or smudging items and incense, all of those fun things. And you can see what the kind of things are available in the Shine Shop. All right, so this reading is going to be for Angie. The first card for you is the Rejoice and Celebration card as well. So you'll see that as I do these readings, there'll be some different themes that kind of run. No matter how much I shuffle, a couple of the same cards will show up. And we've seen the Rejoice and Celebration already this evening, which means there's a lot of people celebrating right now. There's a lot of big accomplishments and big cycles coming to an end. For some of us, we were dealing with some intense darkness and things that we've been pushing to the side for the new moon. And for others, you've come to a completion of a cycle or something that you've been working really hard towards. Maybe it's a job change, or maybe it's moving, or maybe it's getting settled into a new relationship. But for whatever it is for you, Miss Angie, it's time to celebrate. It's time to really just kick back and know that you deserve this, and that we are all really proud of you for whatever this may be fitting into for you. And it's time to raise a glass and just shine and to spread the good news, or just celebrate yourself, even if you do it silently. Rejoice in celebration. The next card for you, Angie, is the Light card. This is one of the best cards in this deck, and it's one of my favorites, as she reaches for the stars, and she's calling in the light and embracing the light in her. She is surrounded by a beautiful yellow and orange light, which is really saying that it's lighting up your sacral chakra and your solar plexus chakra. You should be feeling confident and happy and proud for whatever it is you may be rejoicing in celebration about. But also know that there's all these little light beings around her that are supporting her and helping push you through at this time as you reach for the light. And the third card I've pulled for you, Miss Angie, is the New Beginnings card. This is one of my favorite cards because it means that something new and exciting is about to happen. She's got the world at her feet and she can go wherever she chooses as she's just opened a brand new door. And she's really just searching and following wherever her heart desires as she's wearing this beautiful green energy dress that's just showing that her heart chakra is full and happy. And it's a really powerful card. So it seems like you're moving in through a new chapter. So this is the reading for Miss Angie. Thank you for sharing and thank you for caring and just being so supportive through all the things. You're really awesome. So I'm going to shuffle again here. Do we have some people in the chat this evening, CeeLo?
Chatters, all chatting it up.
Nice.
Chat.
So CeeLo is my trusty partner, or rocking in the chat room. He has been doing a really cool 4-week True Abundance Challenge. There's still 1 week left, so you can kind of join in and get your abundance on. It's featuring his newest CD, True Abundance, and it's 4 meditations. They're collabs. I helped with one of them. It's really nice, just soothing meditation CD. We've gotten great feedback on that. It's helping people manifest. It's helping people feel more abundant. It's helping some people just be able to get better rest because his voice is so calming. He's like the Bob Ross of meditation. And it's just a really cool CD. You should check that out as well. The True Abundance Challenge is on Facebook in the Meditation Guild. You can check it out with hashtag True Abundance. Or if you just want to purchase the CD and check it out for yourself, it's also available in my Shine shop at shantasticshine.com. So, see that.
We got a few people who just wanted a reading. Holly, Ashton, both just tuned in.
Yay! Thanks for tuning in, guys. You're awesome. Stay in the chat. I'll get you on the list. Got a couple more for the early bird specials who have helped with the sharing on the social medias. So, I'm going to keep on moving then. So we just did Angie. We're moving on to Alicia. So Elisha. All right. So the first card I pulled for you is actually one of the cards from the general reading. It's the Patience and Planning card. So this is, again, it's a message to take time and really just breathe and feel what it is that you want to manifest into your life and to be patient with it. I know that sometimes it's hard because we want these things to come really fast, but this shows that you've been working through some different things through the different seasons here, and it's starting to come into fruition. Just be patient and plan that next chapter. Now, the next card I've pulled for you is the Discontent and Boredom card. So that also puts on that it might be a little bit hard to be patient at this time because you're currently maybe bored or discontent with your current situation, whatever that may be, either business or work, family, relationship, whatever it is. But it's okay to take time and just really give yourself that self-care. When we become discontent and bored with our current situation, it's really important to give ourselves self-care and ask ourselves why. Why is this happening? What could be better? What could we do to not be bored anymore and to find happiness in a situation or to create a better situation for ourselves? The third card I've pulled for you is the Crown Chakra card. So this chakra says it's really important to get back to basically your roots and your spirituality and to become one with your higher self again. And to remember that the most important relationships aren't always with other people. Sometimes we run ourselves dry and we become discontent with the situation because we're trying to give, and we're stretching ourselves really thin, and we're not allowing ourselves to have that personal time and that spirituality and that connection to the divine and our higher selves, which are the most important connections. So again, when I pull a chakra, I like to pull another card. The card that's showing for you is also another one from the general read. It's the Heartache and Loss card. And again, this doesn't have to be a bad card. It can just say that you're going through a lot of emotions, or maybe you're trying to keep yourself busy so that you're not feeling this sort of heartache or these emotions of somebody that has maybe passed or a situation that has maybe passed. So really allow yourself to just feel. You're allowed to have feelings, and you're allowed to find comfort in others, but also just find comfort in silence and taking that time for yourself again. So sending you lots of hugs and love, and that reading was for Miss Alicia, and I if you have any other questions or you want to talk about it, feel free to reach out. So I'm going to shuffle here because we got a couple more again on the early birds, and then I want to get to those awesome people that are in the chat room. So hang tight. If you're in the chat, I'm getting to you, and I'm really grateful.
Said, spot on as always.
I love hearing when the readings are spot on. I don't always like hearing that my friends are going through the heartache and loss portion, but y'all know that I'm here and always sending love in all the ways that I can. So I'm going to shuffle here. The next reading will be for Allison B., one of my new friends that I met through a self-love challenge recently. I'm really getting into the self-love aspect. I think it's really important to give yourself that time. I know personally I'm always giving to others, and sometimes I forget to take time for myself. Mainly because it's so easy to think that you're putting off responsibilities or things, but really it's important. You're not taking a day and doing nothing. You're taking a day to recharge and to give yourself that time and to charge yourself up. Lisa Nichols likes to say you got to fill your cup up and overflow into your saucer so you can help others from the saucer and not empty your own cup. And I think that that's a really good way of looking at it. So self-love is just really important. And on December 22nd, Project Bring Me to Life that Celia and I co-created and worked on together, we are going to be launching and announcing a really cool self-love project. So you should check back at Project Bring Me to Life on December 22nd. So I'm going to shuffle here for Miss Allison. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right. So Allison, you got, the first card is the Universe card. And this is one of the best cards in the deck as well. It's the deck's main image for the card box. And it's a message that the universe has your back. You have all these beautiful opportunities coming your way, and there's all these different shining stars that are coming into your life to really help guide you and lead you. And really just remember that the universe has your back and that you can make all kinds of magical things happen. You have these magical manifestation abilities, and it's a beautiful thing once we take that into account. The next card for you is another card that we've seen earlier this evening, and it's the Positive Movement Forward card. So again, we have this beautiful golden ship. There's a little bit of a bird spirit there for you. So it's saying spread those wings and fly and give yourself that positive energy and reminder that you are moving forward out of maybe a different or a dark situation, as now you've got a lot of light shining on you. You've got a nice support team, or if not, there's a support team out there waiting for you. I'm really glad that you joined the readings this evening. There's some cool people in the Shine tribe I think that you would be friends with. So you're making some positive movement forward and embracing that bird spirit. And the third card I've pulled for you this evening, my dear, is the Destiny card. This card is beautiful as she's taking in the energy into her heart, and she's just feeling what she's been called to do. She's finding ways to really just express that and share that. She's got beautiful heart energy surrounding her, as well as this purple and indigo, the crown and the third eye chakra. So you get a lot of really strong intuitive messages. I know you also do card readings, so I'm sure that you've been getting a lot of really intense messages. And as we move into this weekend again, the Aries and the Pisces energy of the moon will be making that intuition even stronger. So pay close attention to any sort of downloads that you may get. So I'm just going to show you this card a little closer if I can. It's one of my faves. And this reading is for Miss Allison. All right. So I don't know if I've mentioned yet this evening that you can also make a donation. So if anyone's watching this reading, or if you've received a reading and it just really touched you, you can make a donation. The donate button is right above, or you can send a donation to my PayPal, which is sjc81591@gmail.com. And it is really helpful. It helps me continue to do these readings as frequently as possible and to give everyone an opportunity to really just get a message channeled from the universe. For those that aren't as understanding of the cards are a visual representation of the law of attraction. It's a way for God, the universe, spirit, whatever it is that you believe in, to give you a message to either just kind of help you move forward or give you confirmation on something you already know. I just channel the divine in the best way possible through the images to give you a message to help you connect spiritually. So again, if any of these readings have helped you, or you just feel so called to do so in the gift giving of seasons, the donations help so much. They go towards the website and just the ability to allow me to do this. If you're not able to just make a donation, I totally understand. Sharing is caring. It helps me spread the word so that I can give others the opportunity to join this or to interact with me. And if you are someone who just likes to have a physical object in exchange for your donation or your monetary givings, you can check out my featured items below. You can check out the Shine Shop, or any other way that you would like to be giving. So
Allison said that your reading was right on with her energy and what's going on with her right now.
Awesome.
And she is a Pisces.
Well, you'll really be feeling that moon then this week, girl. It's about Thursday evening, I believe, is when it starts to go into Pisces, and it's really just going to kick that intuition into gear. So there's your warning for that one. But that's kind of a good thing. When your intuition is more enhanced, it's important to take those messages clearly. I'm known for like getting a message and kind of pushing it to the side, especially if it's not something I want to agree with.
You better stop it.
And I've learned it's best to take the messages into account for everybody's sake. So,
heed your messages.
So this next reading is for Miss Kaylee. She's another wonderful supporter. I'm gonna shuffle here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffle truffle.
All right. Miss Kaylee, the first card for you is the Awareness card. The Awareness card comes when it's time, again, to follow your intuition and to take in messages that have been channeled to you. It's also important to be aware of your surroundings and the people that you're giving energy to. Be mindful and protect your solar plexus chakra, as he has got a nice solar plexus orb going on here. But he's also downloading information, so give yourself time to meditate and to really connect with your higher self so that you can become more aware. The next card for you this evening is the Intuition card. So again, not only are you supposed to be aware of the messages are coming, it's showing that the intuition is really strong for you as well at this time. She's looking into the universe and allowing that time to really come before she steps into this new opportunity and opens this glowing door of light that is just awaiting for her on the other side. So by being more aware and allowing your intuition to kind of lead you, you're giving yourself a better opportunity to succeed and to move forward. And the third card for you this evening, Miss Kaylee, is the Material and Spiritual Prosperity. So this is saying that as you allow yourself to be more aware and your intuition to lead you, it will lead you to a stronger sense of security and prosperity, and allow the things that you've been wanting to come to you. And it doesn't necessarily have to be financial. It's going to be more things that you've been wanting or needing, or things and connections that you've wanted more spiritually. So you're becoming more spiritually prosperous. And he's just looking out into a beautiful garden. He's got these wonderful fountains of abundance coming up around him, and just seeing the sun, or this maybe the full moon rising. So this could be something that's really important for you to focus on as the full moon comes into play. You've got a little less than 2 weeks for that to shift. So give yourself that time to become more aware and meditate and connect to your spiritual self. And that was a reading for Miss Kaylee. All right, I've got one more in my early birds, then I'm getting to my chatters. Thank you for being so patient. I hope that you've taken a moment to share with your favorite social media so that others can find. You had a chance to check out the featured items below. Again, if you don't have Sage or Palo Santo, I highly suggest it. It's really good to have at this time, as you'll be dealing with a lot of energies come the holiday season. Maybe family members coming in and out of the house, or you got to go to family member's house and all that energy is getting stuck to you. You want to sage your aura field, make sure you're all cleansed up. Keeping crystals and orgone close by are also really helpful. So this last early bird reading I have here is for Miss Jessica Bowen, an amazing artist. You should check her out. She's on the Facebook for sure. She makes really cool wine stoppers with crystals like wire wrapped in them and stuff like that, as well as just like oil paintings that are amazing. She was a part of the Crystal Chalice Awards with us, and Yeah, check her out. So the first card for you, Miss Jessica, is a card we saw earlier with the partnerships and alliances. You too have somebody coming into your life that is going to make a great partner. Maybe not necessarily romantically, but somebody that you can do business with or that you can communicate with and you can trust. So feel your intuition, trust your heart, and feel strong with that. It's going to be somebody that you can, again, communicate with on a spiritual level, because you got this purple and this blue energy here. And there's also, I'm seeing the green now, so you're going to feel it in your heart as well. The next card for you, Miss Jessica, is the Recognition and Rewards card. This says that you've been putting in a lot of hard work for something, and it's really important to give yourself that recognition if others are not. But I believe others will start to give you some recognition and reward as well. So stay humble and allow that to come and embrace it. With the recognition and reward, sometimes it's easy for us to push that to a side, or we don't allow ourselves to really rejoice in that and take the compliments. So make sure that you do and let it build your confidence. I'm seeing a lot of orange energy here flowing in, so let's build up that sacral chakra and your confidence and your creativity. And the third card for you, my dear, is the Financial and Material Changes. Now, this can be a good or bad card. So if you put positive energy into it, it can be a really positive thing. You can move into those financial and material changes and be able to call in everything it is that you want and deserve. Make a nice manifestation list or a vision board and really kind of focus and meditate on it and allow that to come into fruition for you. And again, it's channeling through these different chakras here. Make sure you feel it through your heart. Stay confident and grounded. Connect with your spirituality and communicate with others what it is you need so that they know how to properly serve you. So that is a reading for Miss Jessica. And there you go. All right. So those are my early bird readings. Again, thank you guys so much for sharing. Typically on Facebook, I also put the posts on Instagram. It's a little harder to reshare there, but if you comment and tag your friends, that helps as well. It still gives you a chance to be put on the early birds list. I'm really just grateful because it's been a adventure to really build up my following on the different social medias these days. I am so excited that we not only did we pass 1,000 on the Shantastic Shine Facebook page, we passed 1,500, and we're going to keep going. If I could make it to 2,000 by Christmas, that would be really cool. You can easily invite friends to that page. There's an invite all button, and that gets you it helps you. It makes it go so easy. You just hit invite all your friends are invited and they have an opportunity to check out cool things. And it's not all about card readings. I have a variety of services, again, from readings to crystal therapy. I create custom artwork. I have crystal jewelry. I do distance Reiki and just intuitive sessions. Sometimes I can connect with you on a different level and help you communicate with those that you love that have passed, and just all different things. I'm really trying to get more into my spiritual calling, and I want to help you all shine. So my goal is to help light up your life. And again, if any of this helps you, you can make a donation. There's a donation button on ShantasticShine.com right above the video feed that you're watching, hopefully. And that helps so much. I managed to get a small donation the first 2 or 3 readings that we've done here, and it makes my heart so happy. I typically charge, again, for private readings, so this is a service that I offer because I love what I do and I love all of you, and I want to be able to connect and help you shine in all the different ways. So that being said, I'm going to the chat room, see who's in the chat, and ready for a reading.
We got a decent amount of people in the chat, and it's really cool. Samantha's in there, chatting it away. Apparently her and Alex are both watching, and they have matching onesies that they wear together.
That makes my heart so happy. CeeLo and I need matching onesies. I actually looked at them today, so yeah, that's a must-do in the future.
The next person in line is Holly G.
Holly, you made it to the readings. Thank you for coming, as always. Let me pull some cards for you. I've got some cards, and there is no death card. I know sometimes you get worried about the death card, and girl, I don't like that card either. So for those watching, my deck actually does not include a death card. I don't believe in that kind of card reading. My cards are more about giving you a look at what you can do to move forward in the most positive way. So for you, Miss Holly, your first card is the Prosperity Begins card. This card shows a seed that has been planted and some hands that are kind of coming together. I'm not sure if you received this card last week, but I know it was a popular card for the collective readings last week. But really, it's showing that you are building this strong foundation and you are going to become so prosperous that your fruits are able to be gifted to others, whether that is just emotionally, physically, financially, however that you see fit. Just know that the prosperity is beginning to really kind of blossom from the seed that you've planted. The second card for you, my dear, is the Sacrifice card. So this card comes when we've kind of got to give up something. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something bad. It's just allowing ourselves to release what no longer serves us. So as you sacrifice and make that release of what no longer serves you, you call in what it is that you truly deserve and what you want more of in your life. She's got a beautiful rainbow coming out of her as she's releasing her lower layers of things that may have been holding her back. And she's just really embracing the new opportunities and the new just the new possibilities. That being said, your last card is the Moving On card. The Moving On card shows as it's time to, again, release what no longer serves us, which is typically our shadow, as he is walking to the light. And again, it does look like some sort of prosperity is beginning. Maybe it's a new job or a new opportunity or something of the like, as he's got these leaves that are green, but it also, to me, that just feels like some sort of money or abundance that's coming your way, kind of flowing into him. But he is holding this little watch here that says it's gonna take a little bit of time, be patient, but there's a shift coming for you. So overall, these are all really, really nice cards. Get you a nicer view here. And again, I'm really glad that you made it tonight. So thank you for tuning in again. And I'm glad that you were able to join the chat room this evening. So that is awesome. I'm going to shuffle them really good here. If you're somebody that, again, and you want to make a donation and you don't do the PayPal thing, we totally understand that. Not everybody can use PayPal. There's a variety of different ways that you can make a donation for the services. Or if you want to buy things off of the website and you don't necessarily want to use PayPal, I have other options. You can contact me and we can discuss them personally. Or you can make checks payable to Project Bring Me to Life and mail them to Mountain Shine Creative, which is found at 49 North Liberty Street in Cumberland, Maryland, 21502. It's got, again, lots of really cool local gifts. It is our brick and mortar shop that is just currently rocking awesome cool things for the holidays. So I am nicely shuffled. Who is my next chatter that is ready for a reading?
Ashton, A-Town down.
Ashton.
Peace up.
Thank you for joining, Ashton. Ashton is the creator of Spaceship Earth. Those of you who don't know about Spaceship Earth, you should, because it's awesome music, and he's actually got a really awesome Kickstarter that's about to launch tomorrow, which is 12/12. You should check that out on his page. I'm really excited. He's got a really cool video with a sneak peek of his album. I've been fortunate enough to hear a lot of that album as I just loved all of it, and the video is really sweet, so you should check it out. Check out that Kickstarter launching tomorrow.
Today's Wednesday.
12/12. It's releasing on 12/12.
Yeah, today's the 10th.
I'm a day
15
early.
days left till Christmas.
That blows my mind. All right, so the first card, my dear, is the Trapped in Fear card. This card shows when it's time to break out of the grid. You got to break out of the fear, and you got to stop stressing about things that might be holding you back in any sort of way. You've got this energy here, this yellow and orange, saying that your solar plexus and your sacral chakra needs some energy sent to them, and to build up any sort of confidence or relationships or things that might be holding you back. So remember that you don't have to be trapped in fear. You've got a wonderful support team that love you and want to see you succeed. So and it's showing that it's a lot of heart energy. So release that heart trauma in the best ways possible, and know that again, you have a support crew that want to help see you fill up this sacral and solar plexus energy. That being said, your second card is a beautiful Love Begins card, as it's got this bowl of abundance flowing out. The beautiful rainbow of good luck is shining above it, and there is a lot of growth and energy that's coming from that. And it shows here that same kind of energy that you were trapped with is kind of pouring out from the abundance. So just have faith that it's all going to work out, and you've got this love begins energy coming your way. Now your third card is a reminder. It's the deception and envy card. It's a reminder to not be deceived by others and to not be envious of what others may have. This may go for relationships. It may go for physical items or material objects or different emotional connections. Just don't worry about the other people. Don't be envious, and also just don't be deceived. Don't let others try to like pull that wool over your eyes. You have a really sensitive heart, and it's important to keep it protected. And just don't let people come to you with this mask of energy saying that they're one thing and take advantage of you and be another. So stand strong and cut the envious energy. So that's a pretty strong reading for you there. This reading's for Ashton. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle. Getting ready for the next reading. Thanks again to everybody that's in the chat room. Anybody that has maybe made a donation, I'm really grateful for you. And all right, Sela, who's next on the list?
That would be Miss Samantha.
Samantha, I'm excited to pull for you. All right. So the first card that was pulled for you, Miss Samantha, is the throat chakra. It's really important for you to communicate at this time. It's important to use that throat chakra and to spread the love, spread the knowledge, or whatever it is that is heavy on you right now. Typically, again, when I pull chakra cards, I like to pull another card. So the other card along with your chakra card is the intuition card. So you should be sharing whatever kind of intuitive messages you're getting, be it for yourself or for others. It's really important to share that knowledge and be aware that you're going to be getting a lot of those downloads. Again, if you weren't at the beginning of the readings, the general forecast is the moon moves into like Pisces and Aries this Thursday through Saturday. You're going to be getting a lot of intuitive messages, a lot of spiritual downloads. It's just really important to take all that into consideration. That being said, your next card is the Patience and Planning card. This was a card also from the general read, showing itself maybe through the third or fourth time tonight. So there's a lot of people that are taking that time to really plan. We have to be patient. This is a time for the universe to catch up with us and also allow us to plan that next chapter. So as you can see, again, the seasons are going here, and it's just a reminder to plan before you jump into this next big chapter. And as I look at it this time for you too, I'm seeing the number 7. So you're going to be receiving messages from heaven. I know you have a strong connection with your grandma, and it's really important. Maybe she's channeling something down for you at this time as well. And your last card is awareness. So this is, again, the intuition and awareness card have come together for another reading, saying that it's just so important to be aware of that spiritual connection. Maybe it's something that you've had to kind of push to the side for a little while as you've gotten into a new work routine or anything like that. But give yourself that time to meditate and to focus on your awareness and focus on those spiritual connections that are really important to you in those messages, and share them, communicate them, maybe with your partner Alex, or maybe just in general with others that the message may be really important for. So use that throat chakra wisely. So this is for Miss Samantha. Bam. All right. Drink some tea. Thank you all for being here with me. So I'm gonna shuffle. If anybody has, again, personal questions, they want to dive more into the reading they received this evening, they need another card pulled for something to clarify, you want another reading for something completely different, you can sign up for a one-time reading, or you can sign up for the subscription, which is the blue button above my video. If you're watching from shantasticshine.com, if you're watching from YouTube, you can find all this on shantasticshine.com. It's a really nice website. I've spent a lot of time on it, so I would love for anybody to check it out. That being said, I'm here for you on the personal level, so let me know if you want to sign up for any of that. Who else is in the chat room and needs a reading? Anybody?
So we got Alex coming up next.
All right, Alex. Let's see what we got for Alex. All right. So we got the material and spiritual prosperity showing itself again for you. This is a good card. It's saying that there is a shift coming for you. Keep in mind that you are strongly manifesting. There's a lot of growth here, and we got, again, the fountains of abundance are coming up as he looks into his garden of awesome, and there is, again, this full moon here, so you might be expecting some of this energy as the full moon comes, or just know that the full moon may play a really important part. It's a good time during the full moon to do a manifestation or a manifest and release ritual where you write down all those things that you might need in the material and spiritual world. And then you also write down all the things that you need to release. Personally, I like to bury the things that I want to grow, much like the plants here. And I like to burn or destroy the things I want to release so that they're no longer in my reality. So that might be a good little ritual for you here to do soon. You too in the center got a patience card. So much like Sammy, you've planted this seed. You can see the nice seed in her hand or their hand, and it's blossoming into this beautiful flower, and it's just saying, be patient. The seed has been planted. You know what it is you want. Keep focusing on it, manifest it, have faith that it will come, and be patient. It is on its way. You can feel it in your heart. Or when you can feel it in your heart, it will become even more able to come into the reality. And on her headdress, there is like a moon cycle. So again, that kind of goes with what I said with the full moon of when the full moon comes, it's a really powerful time for you. And she's got this beautiful moonflower. So be patient.
Last full moon of the year coming up.
It is. And apparently you need to be really patient and plan, because you've also got the patient and planning card, and I swear I shuffled these. So patience is really key for you right now, Alex. You got the patience card and the patience and planning. So not only is the patient part important, but planning it out, planning the next step. I don't know if you guys are trying to move or if you're trying to take a big step in like a relationship or maybe a new job. Plan it out and be patient and know that you've planted the seed and it's on its way. It's on its way. All right. So that was for Alex. Bam. Is there anyone else in the chat room this evening?
Absolutely.
All right. Let's keep them coming.
Okay, the next one is actually Brandy with a Y.
Okay.
And she's in the YouTube chat room.
Oh, thanks for finding me on YouTube. I'm glad that you've joined us. If you haven't had a chance yet, I would love for you to follow me on the social medias. For those that are following me on social medias, again, you have an opportunity to get on the early birds list, which means even if you can't watch, I'll pull you a reading and it'll be at the beginning, so it's easy for you to find. And you can do that by sharing my posts on social media. But right now, I'm going to do a reading for Miss Brandy. The first card for you, Brandy, is the Light card. This is one of my favorite cards and one of the best cards in the deck. It represents that you're moving into the light, you're embracing the light and the power of Source. And again, you've got these beautiful little fairies here that represent energy of people that want to see you succeed and that are here for you as you are reaching out. So know that you do have a support team. And if you need somebody to help you with your support team, feel free to reach out to me and I will do what I can. The next card for you, Miss Brandy, is the Financial Material Changes card. This card comes when it's time to embrace that the next chapter is coming. And it can, again, be a good or bad card, so it's whatever energy you put into it. Often when we are afraid that we do not have enough and we fear our abundance is short, we feed into that fear and we spend it as quick as we make it, and that makes it really hard to begin to thrive. So if you can feel more abundant and to know that you have these amazing changes coming for you and feel positive, you can make it a more positive adjustment. Again, you'll feel it in your heart. You got to stay grounded. You may feel it even spiritually or intuitively here through your crown chakra and your third eye chakra. And it's important to, again, communicate with others and let them know what it is you need to help you succeed. The third card I've pulled for you is the root chakra or base chakra. It is the lower chakra, and it's important to stay grounded. This card showed earlier, but again, it's supposed to help you stay grounded. It's really important to meditate, surround yourself with grounding objects, and to make sure you're clearing your aura field and your energy, be it with sage or incense or just a personal energetic cleanse, just releasing what no longer serves you. When I pull a chakra, I like to pull that next card. And you two got the patience and planning card. So this is a powerful card of the evening. It was in the general read at the beginning, and now several of the private reads have also got it. Just take that time and plan it out. Plan out the next steps. Don't jump in head first. It's really important to really just breathe. Just breathe was another general card pull for this week. It's the reminder that not everything can change right in this moment. Some things are part of a cycle. Some things are part of a bigger lesson, and it's really important to just feel into that and allow things to catch up with you. We make all these requests from the universe and from the angels and from our spirit guides, and we want them now. But it doesn't happen that way. We've been put on earth for a reason. We're here to learn. It's kind of like a school. Many of us have heard it's the learning in the school of the physical realm. And we've got to be patient and allow our requests to be answered by the universe. So again, this is the main card plus the root chakra for Miss Brandy. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Even on YouTube, you can leave me a comment and I will get back to you. So I'll shuffle here. Shuffle. And I'm so grateful for all of you. If you are local to the Cumberland area and watching, CeeLo and I are doing a sound healing in Frostburg, which is close to Cumberland. It's the next exit up. So Frostburg, Maryland, we'll be doing that on Wednesday evening, 12/12, same day as Ashton's Kickstarter. And we will be doing the sound healing. It's by donation at St. John's Episcopal. All right. So who is in the chat? Is there anyone else? If you can breathe.
Yeah. I got a smiley face from Brandy in the YouTube.
Yay. Thank you, Brandy. Again, thanks for finding me on YouTube. Thanks for joining. If you do have time, check out shantasticshine.com. If you're somebody that's watching from shantasticshine.com on a phone and you can't comment in the chat, it's likely easier if you turn your phone this way. I know this way it's a little harder for the chat, but if you turn it the other way, it will typically work for you. So
next one is our friend from California. It's Belle.
I'm excited that Belle has made it into the chat again. One of my Leo buddies. All right, let's see what you got here. All right, Miss Belle. First card for you is the emotional loss card. This card says that you might be feeling a lot of emotional energy. You might be missing somebody. You may have recently lost somebody or something that was really close to you, or maybe it's coming close to the holiday season and you're just wishing you were somewhere else. Emotions can run high right now, but know that the energy is also coming back to you to help fill up your heart space. Take that personal spiritual time again to really just allow yourself to feel. So often we don't allow ourselves to have feelings of emotional loss. We think that we don't have time, or we don't have the ability to grieve in a certain way, but really grief is love with nowhere to go, and we gotta feel the feelings of love in some way, or they will really just break us down. Sometimes they can even make us get sick. So allow yourself to feel the emotions and know that you are loved at this time. Now the center card is the wisdom card. This card says that you're downloading a lot of wisdom. You've got a surrounding support team that is very wise and wishes to support you at this time. There's this little doggy spirit here that is here to guide you as well. Maybe you have some sort of furry friend or pet friend that is really close to you that wants you to know that they're there for you. And also there's this book. So maybe something that you're reading is really helping you download a lot of wisdom. And if you're not reading anything right now, maybe this is a message for you to find a nice book to really focus on, or to help you move forward. And the last card is a beautiful card. It's also showed itself a couple of times this evening. It's the Rejoice and Celebration. So though you may be feeling some emotional loss, it's also important to still rejoice right now and to celebrate your life and others' lives and the things that are happening for you right now. There's a lot of people, again, here to support you, and it's time to raise a glass, even if that glass is water or something that is important to you, and to really just take the time to fill your heart space in a beautiful way. So this is a beautiful reading for Miss Belle. And thank you, Belle, again for joining me this week. For those of you that didn't know, I did readings last week. I believe I did them on Tuesday last week. I'm going to go ahead and do them again next week at same time, same place, Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on shantasticshine.com, because so many of you have been so supportive. Again, I haven't checked the donations for this evening, but I'm really grateful for any sort of donations that we receive. They're really important to us. Shout out to Alec last week, who gave us a donation, Melody, who's given us a donation, and there was some donations the first week from some amazing people, and I'm just really grateful for all of you. It's really just, again, it goes from your heart to mine, and I just am so grateful to be able to do this for all of you. This is such a fun and blessed opportunity. So, is there anyone else in the chat room this evening?
Yeah. First, Brandy did respond. She said that she does follow you on social media, and she's subscribed to you on YouTube. So when your videos are posted, she'll see it.
Yay!
And her hometown is Cumberland, so hopefully she can visit soon.
That would be awesome. We would love to see you, Brandy. Again, I have Mountain Shine Creative, found at 49 North Liberty Street in Cumberland, Maryland. Parking for the holiday season is free in most places. If you see a timed spot, they're usually double time, so you have plenty of time to come and check us out. Again, at Mountain Shine, I offer in-person services for card readings and Reiki and crystal therapy. I teach crystal therapy, and I do chakra alignments. I teach different classes on spirit guides. We have different art there, and there's locally made soaps and coffees and jewelry and just so many beautiful, amazing things for up to 40 different vendors. I'm really grateful to have had the opportunity to help all of them this past 3 years with the shop. It's been such an adventure. And again, if you're somebody who wants to make a donation and you can't donate via PayPal, checks can be made payable to Project Bring Me to Life, which is our co-created project, and they can be mailed to 49 North Liberty Street, Cumberland, Maryland, which is the same home as Mountain Shine. But there is that awesome little donation button on shantasticshine.com that makes it super easy for you. And again, if you can't donate just to donate, I totally understand. Sharing is caring. Sharing on any social medias, or purchase somebody, even yourself, a awesome gift. There's the featured items. I think there's a cool orgonite below. There's some sage. There's a tranquility bracelet.
Nightmare prevention crystal kit.
That's a good one. So I had a lot of people asking questions about different crystals that were really helpful for sleeping. I had people that were just having reoccurring nightmares and different things like that. So we put together a nightmare prevention kit. It is a little pack of crystals that have been charged, cleansed, and put together specifically for helping people sleep better. You can put them under your pillow, under your bed, next to your bed, in a grid near your bed. Or you can take them with you if you're traveling. They're really helpful for adults or kids, anybody, any age really. And if you don't have a problem sleeping, there's another kit available on my website called Study Aid, which are supposed to help people of all ages, especially kids, focus. I know I used to babysit a kid, and we had the hardest time studying spelling words. And what we did was we would study the spelling words with the crystals, and we would program the crystals with him to study the spelling words, and he would take the crystals with him to his spelling tests, and it would help him do better. So that's kind of how that kit came along, and along with the different crystals and their properties. If you'd like to learn more about crystals and how they work, again, you can get a hold of me or check out my services because there is a one-on-one crystal therapy class option. So that being said, who's in the chat room?
The next reading's for Jackie Q.
All right. I'm excited to pull for Jackie. Jackie is an amazing photographer. She did a lot of the photos that you'll find on ShantasticShine.com and Sealmon.com also. And his CD. There's some really great photography work there, so you should check her out. All right, Miss Jackie. All right, you got some returning cards this evening as well, too. First card for you, Miss Jackie, is the material and spiritual prosperity. Again, just remember to put out what it is that you wish to receive at this time. Really, just getting, again, the abundance fountains. The full moon is important to you. But for also, I'm seeing follow your intuition at this time. You might be getting some downloads that are really important. As you call in this material and spiritual prosperity. But there's also like a sign of growth here. For you, I'm getting the message of growth is coming with this prosperity. Another card that's showing itself again is the awareness card. That goes again with the intuition. Be aware of the messages that you're receiving, any sort of messages that you're downloading, maybe through dream time or even just kind of things that just keep coming to you or reoccurring to you. The energy, again, later this week, you may see some synchronicities that will help you be more aware of things that you should be focusing on. But also give yourself some personal time or time with the family. You got this solar plexus card or the solar plexus energy showing itself, saying that communication might be rough with your like family relationships, not necessarily romantic relationships. The yellow is your solar plexus, so your family and your community. Typically your kids and things like that. There might be some communication barriers, so bear with them. And you also received the throat chakra card, so communication, I think that's where I was coming from, is the communication might be a little rough, but allow that communication to also shine through by sharing the messages that you become more aware of and that your intuition is showing you. And with your throat chakra card, you also get the Love Begins card. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. But it's also just showing that there's this prosperity bowl that's pouring in, filling your solar plexus and sacral chakras. You've got the rainbow of good luck here again, and also just more growth. You're going through a lot of growth this season, and just allowing the downloads to come in so that you can accept that material prosperity. So that's a reading from Miss Jackie. And again, you should check out her Jackie Q Photography. I just got my photos for the holidays all printed out, and I am super excited to get those out. So check her out. Bam. I'm going to shuffle these really good. I've been shuffling them this whole time. It just always blows my mind how many repeat cards we'll get through an evening and just how many kind of like trends you'll see, because we don't think about it, but again, we're a collective consciousness. We're all feeling each other's energy, especially those of us that know that we're empaths. We take on that those feelings of others so easily, and they can affect our day-to-day as well. So you might be seeing the themes that are going on here. Many of us want to jump into the next chapter. It's really important for us to take a moment and step back and breathe and plan and be there for ourselves as well as others. Lots of self-care reminders, as well as reminders to follow our intuition. It seems like some of you out there might be like me, where you get those downloads, you feel it, you know you're intuitive, but yet you just don't want to listen, so you just keep going. So big message this evening is to follow the intuition. All right. Is there anyone else out there this evening?
Well, he's not in the chat room, but I saw that Ashby posted he would like one on your status on Facebook.
Okay. I'll still pull one. I'll get you there. All right. Pull one for Ashby. Bam. All right, Ashby, first card for you is the Destiny card. The Destiny card reminds us that we are moving into a chapter that is really something that we've planned before birth, something that our higher selves is really kind of waiting for us to take on. Again, you'll feel this in your heart space, and you'll also get that intuitive download as you got this nice purple and pink crown chakra, third eye energy flowing in. And it also seems to be something that you've been dealing with for many lives. When I look at her this time for you, I'm seeing this cycle of many lives. It's this message of destiny, something that you've come over and over to really share with others. I know that you're getting into some more of your past lives right now, so maybe take some synchronicities there and see what the message is that you're meant to learn or share with others. What is your destiny there? That being said, your next card is disruption. So it might be something that's going to shake you up a bit. It might be taking all the pieces and kind of pulling them together, or you might be feeling yourself being pulled in different directions. Remember that it's really important to not allow this disruption to take you away from your destiny and to stand strong. You're going to feel this a lot in your solar plexus. So again, your family relationships. Keep those strong and stand strong in your decisions. He's got his arms crossed for protection. So if you feel like someone's throwing some hate at you, make sure you kind of put those shields up and allow yourself to stay protected. But there's some matters of the heart here that need to be talked about. There's this like exploding shadow that is kind of surrounding him, and the communication from the heart is not able to come out. So whatever this disruption is, you need to kind of calm yourself down and meditate your way through it so that you can speak calmly from your heart and move forward. And your last card is a bright card that says that you are building your foundation so that you can accept your achievements. This looks like a family here that supports you. It looks kind of like a mom and a child. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be your mom and your child that are saying that you have this strong foundation here. You're building it yourself, and you've got this rainbow of good luck here saying that it's okay to stay in this area where you're feeling the achievements, and that they'll help celebrate you, and to really just feel that abundance that you already have. And that's what you should be kind of focusing on as well. So again, this reading is for Ashby. So, cards here. If you're watching later, I appreciate you sharing or commenting or joining us at whatever time you could. I know not everybody can make it live. I might shift the time of these here and there so that I can include other people. I would love to get people from other countries even. So if you can help me just share this in different groups on Facebook. Sometimes it's hard to share things being the person that creates the content. Not all groups will approve of that. They see it as kind of like spammy. But if this is something that like really helped you, I think that they would allow other people to share it in different groups on Facebook, or maybe even other websites that you communicate on that I might not be aware of, and just help me spread the love. Help me spread the opportunity of these free readings. Again, donations help. I know then it doesn't necessarily make them free, but they're by donation, and it really does help because I put a lot of time, love, and energy, and so does CeeLo, into making these happen, and we want to help make them happen more often. And again, I'm doing live readings next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here as well. So is there anyone else in the chat room?
You got them all.
All right, I'm going to do one more reading for Miss Leanna. I know that she missed last week's readings, and she was on Facebook wondering if she missed them. So I'll do one more reading for Leanna. That way I know she is covered. The first card for you, Miss Leanna, is the Material Harvest card. It is saying that it's a time to really just take a moment and see what it is that you've already harvested, all of these beautiful things, the space that you are residing, and maybe other things that you maybe need to harvesting. You have this material opportunity at you. Also just filling your solar plexus with your family relationships, and really following your intuition in your heart as well with this beautiful energy. Your next card is the Accelerated Motion card. It's saying that you have made a wish upon a star, or you've asked the universe or something, and you've put this energy out there, and you are calling it to you. So it is now having a chance to catch up with you. Keep feeding positive energy into the world and others, and know that you're supported at this time and that your dreams are on the way. It's just you got to stay positive about them. It's really all about that positive mindset. As well as your last card, the balance. It's about finding that important balance between the spiritual and the physical, and the frustrating things that bother you and the things that make you really happy. Find that balance and make sure that you're not focusing too much on the negative, and that you're giving thanks and gratitude for the things that you already have in that material harvest. And it's also really important to find balance in your personal life, your business life, and your your relationships. So make sure that you're not putting too much energy into one relationship and not the other. So like with your family versus your partner, or your partner versus your kids, or any of those kind of things. Find the balance in your life, and it'll help make the rest of everything kind of come together. So that being said, if there's no one else in the chat room, I just want to thank you all for being here. If you're still in the chat and you hung with me through all of them, you're an all-star, you're shining bright, and I'm grateful for you. I hope that you had a good time in there networking, maybe you made a new friend. I'm really grateful to have held this space for all of the tribe to come together again. If you're not already in my Shantastic Shine tribe group on Facebook, you can find it on my Shantastic Shine page, and I would love for you to join it. There's always inspirational content being shared there, and you're welcome to share inspirational things for you too. Again, we have some awesome events happening this week. There's a sound healing. I'll be at Dante's in Frostburg for a holiday shop selling a variety of my handmade goods. Just made some cool forever grids. Those are crystal grids that are made into an art form that you can keep forever. If you're not local and you want to see those, stay tuned to my social medias. There'll be
we just have one last
soon.
person log on, sorry.
Oh, we got one more. Who we got?
KYK.
All right. I'm going to pull some cards for you. You made it just in the nick of time. I was just getting my sign off. So you are special. Alright, so your first card is the Rejoice and Celebration card. It's showing itself one last time because it wants us all to celebrate and shine. Find your reason to celebrate in this time. Find a strong community or somebody that you love that you would like to celebrate with, and share whatever it is that you may need to celebrate. If you're not sure what that is, stay open and there will be something coming your way. The second card I've pulled for you is the Universe card. Again, you have the universe the universe has your back. You've got all these opportunities that are showing themselves for you, these shining stars, these portals, and the ability to really make a decision to manifest what it is. Manifest your own destiny. The universe is here for you. And the last card is the Victory and Success card. That's saying that you will shine through. Just don't give up, don't surrender or give in. You have the ability to toot your own horn as you move from the shadow and move into the light, and you shall succeed. So those are some beautiful last cards to pull for the evening.
You actually got one other person if you wanted.
Bam! Alright, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm cutting for the evening. Ah, that's a good one. I'm glad that I was able to pull. I'll pull for Rachel. Thank you for joining, Rachel. Alright, so this is the last reading of the evening, and then if you hop on and you miss me, you can join me next week at Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on ShantasticShine.com. And you can get on my early birds list by sharing any of my daily card statuses from Shantastic Shine on any of my social medias. Again, Facebook's typically the easiest, and sharing is caring. All right, Miss Rachel, let's see what the cards hold for you. Oh, man. All right, so the first card for you is the Throat Chakra card. The throat chakra is the communication. It's important for you to use that throat chakra and to communicate wisely. When I pull a chakra card, again, I like to pull a card to go with it. So the card that goes with it is the intuition. We've got a couple of different people who have got that throat chakra in either the intuition or awareness card this evening, which means you too are going to be feeling that intuitive download come the end of this week. If you missed the general energy read at the beginning, I highly suggest you check it out after this video ends. It discusses how on Thursday through Saturday, the moon is moving from Pisces into Aries, and you're going to be getting all those downloads. You might get some really intense dreams, but whatever it is, your intuition is going to speak strongly to you, and it's important for you to communicate either with others or journal it, find a way to share it and express it and to take it into account. The next card I pulled for you is the base chakra, also known as the root chakra. That's telling you to get grounded, get focused, meditate, make sure you're saging and cleansing and allowing yourself to have that self-care time. I know you just kind of went through a big shift in the world or in life, so it's really important to get grounded as you move forward. That being said, your card to go with that is the partnership and alliances card. So maybe rather than a romantic partnership, you have other sort of partnerships, be it through business or friendship or just moving forward in general. You've got this new partnership and alliance. It could even be something work related as you move forward and you build strong relationships. It's something you'll feel intuitively as well as through that heart chakra. So this could also connect with the first card with the throat chakra, as you've got this third eye energy and this communication throat chakra energy here. And you'll feel it strong in your heart and you'll feel it in your gut as you move forward. And the last card for the evening and for you, Miss Rachel, is the Hope card. It's a reminder to stay hopeful and to know that your guides and the universe has your back. It wants you to stay positive as you move forward into this next chapter. And you got this little fairy spirit here that is here to guard the way and to help fill up your solar plexus and sacral chakra with confidence and joy and the ability to succeed. So this is a beautiful way to end the cards this evening. So thank you for joining and getting in that chat room at the very end. I am really grateful for all the support from all of you. You're all so great, so bright, so shiny. I'm so grateful. It's been a great night. I don't even know how many readings I just did. I lost count, but it was awesome because that means that you guys are seeing it and you're helping support my dream by making all of this possible and just being here and showing up and joining the chat room. Again, I hope you all had a chance to network and make a new friend. You can join me at Shantastic Shine Tribe on Facebook. You can join me back here next Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another set of live free readings. And if you would like a private reading or you have a personal question, again, I like to do those one-on-one. You can find that in my services. That way your personal business isn't blasted for everywhere and I can either talk to you, or if you don't want to talk to me, you can just send me the question via email and I can send you a video, audio, whatever is easiest back to you. And you can subscribe for monthly readings to come to your email every month, as well as a Shine bag if you wish, which includes a variety of the featured items, other crystals, other cool things that may help you through the month. They typically have themes, and I'm just really grateful to have the opportunity to bring you all of those cool things through shantasticshine.com. And that's all I have for you this evening. You all are great. Stay awake and shine on always, and thanks for being here. See you next time.
Said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.